Hi friends, welcome to Avi's Academy. Today we'll be discussing a concept in entrepreneurship development. Before going towards the concept, one question during our school days, our teachers used to ask is what would you like to become in future? So we used to say we want to be a doctor, we want to be a engineer. Some of us used to say we want to be a cricketer, teacher, etc. Right? So, but as the time go by, when we reach our graduation level of education, so our preferences towards a particular occupation may change, right? The person who is to say that he wants to be a cricketer during his schooling, he may say he want to be a doctor, or he wants to start his new business, nothing but he wants to take enterprising, right? So if that is the case, he should ask himself so whether he knows the process that are involved in setting up of a business, what are the cost he is supposed to incur, whether he needs to take licenses, what are the resources that are available to him, if he needs funds how can he secure the or procure the funds, whether government offers certain schemes for the development of new business. So he should have a knowledge about all these components. This will enable him to set up a business easily. So entrepreneurship development may happen if there is certain programs that promotes entrepreneurship. So today in this video we will be discussing about entrepreneurship development program and its objectives. So when a group or an association or government, when they formulate certain programs to promote entrepreneurship, you can call such program as entrepreneurship development program. So when government or the group set up a program for the development of entrepreneurship, they will have certain intentions in mind. So those intentions we can say the objectives of the program. But remember, when the government postulates the objectives, it has to meet the requirement of those individual who wants to be an entrepreneur in the future. They initially, before becoming an entrepreneur, they will lack something about starting a new business. I mean, they may not be aware about certain things. But if the program what government is developing, if it addresses the addresses certain issues which are faced by prospective entrepreneurs, then such entrepreneurship development program will definitely become successful. So let us see, in general there are certain objectives an entrepreneurship development program should have. So we will see that next. Let us look into the objectives of entrepreneurship development program. The first objective of entrepreneurship development program is creation of self-employment tendencies. If you are asked a question that would you like to become self-employed or would you like to work for someone, so our answer may be more tilted towards working for someone, because when we are working for someone, we provide certain services, and in return we get some monetary consideration in the form of salary or wage. So there is a regularity of income, so there is less risk involved, so therefore we prefer to work for someone. But the person who wants to become self-employed, he should face many risk adversaries. At the same time, there will be irregularity of income in the initial years of business. So because of that, we may not prefer to become self-employed. But entrepreneurship development program should address this issue by creating a tendency among the individuals to become self-employed, where they can become the masters of their own business. At the same time, they can offer or create job opportunities for others. Instead of being job seekers and working for someone, we can become, there is a possibility of becoming a job creator. So hence EDP should have this objective of creating self-employment tendencies among the individuals who have taken up EDP. Next objective is imparting training to operate business. So one thing that hinders an individual to start a new business is they are not aware about the way in which the business has to be carried out on day basis. If the training with respect to this, that is operating the business is given to the individuals who have taken up EDP, then it will be easy for them to carry out their business once they set up their own enterprise. So imparting training to operate business is also an objective of EDP. The next objective is to create an awareness on availability of resources. So when you set up a business, you may need lot variety of resources, whether it is general resources or some special resources. For example, you may need cheap labor, cheap human resource, right? So at the same time, you may need cheap and better quality raw material, and you need advanced technology if your business is tech oriented. In that case, if we do not have an awareness about where these resources are available, then it will be hard for you to set up a new business. So because of that, an entrepreneurship development program should create an awareness among the individuals about the places, maybe in the country or outside the country, where the required resources are available of good quantity, in plenty, and at cheaper rates. So this is again an objective of entrepreneurship development program. Next objective is information about government plans, policies, and programs. Government nowadays have certain schemes that wherein they would like to promote entrepreneurial culture or entrepreneurship development in the country. So EDP should focuses on such schemes of the government, and they should provide information with respect to these schemes to the individuals, where the individuals can use such schemes offered by the government, and then they can set up their business. Next objective is promotion of first generation businessmen. So if we take Indian businesses into consideration, for example, whether it is Reliance or Tata or Birla, they are largely family oriented business. Or if you take Mangalore into consideration, there are many family oriented business in Mangalore. For example, the Pujari textiles, or maybe Kulyadikers, etc. Right? If you see, it is like, it's, you can say it's an ancestral business where the generation after generation they continue to do the same business. One reason for their success is the next generation have a pre-training, because their parents or their ancestors continue to work in a same business, and when they were in kids only, they are exposed to doing business. So it will be easy for them to take forward such business in the for the next generation as well. Whereas there may be certain individuals who are not exposed to any sort of business. For them, EDP is very important because it creates an awareness. At the same time, it provides training to operate the business, and if any doubts in managing the business crop up, then some advices can be given to them during the training itself to overcome certain issues that may arise when they set up their business. When a person starts his business, that business will be on the smaller scale. He cannot start directly straight away with a large scale or medium scale business. So but he may prefer a locality where the resources are available in the vicinity. In that case, these enterprises may be established in the city area, where resources are available in the nearby places. So but entrepreneurship development program should also have an intention to promote the cottage and small industries in the country. So when you're speaking about a cottage industries, they are generally set up at rural area. So if an entrepreneur identify an opportunity in a rural area where he can use the resources that are available in the rural area, and then he can start a new business that will develop the small and medium scale cottage industries in the rural area itself. So hence, entrepreneurship development program should have an intention to promote cottage and small industries in the country. So we will move towards our next objective, which is creation of awareness about marketing. So in the current world, it is easy to produce goods or services, but selling the goods is most difficult because from customers' point of view, there are a wide variety of products available. So in that case, there will always be a question why he will prefer your product rather than the products which are already established. Entrepreneurial development program provides information should provide information about the markets to facilitate the sale of goods. The techniques of sustaining from competition are also made known, or should also be made known to the people who have opted for EDP, and should inculcate certain ability to take suitable decisions in different situation as well. So because even you're a new enterprise, you have to straight away take the competition or face the competition from your rivals who are already established. So it's not about producing an unique product, it's also about marketing the same product in a unique way. Hence thereby you can reach the customers uh, before your rivals do so. So creation of awareness about various techniques of marketing must also be a part of entrepreneurship development program. So next objective is developing entrepreneurs across the country. So maybe if you take India into consideration, entrepreneurship is developed, but it is restricted to certain states or certain cities of certain states. So but from overall development perspective, entrepreneurship should be developed in entire country, across the country, across different regions. Then only it will be fruitful from country's perspective. So focus of entrepreneurial development program should be developing entrepreneurs across the country rather than in one particular region. Next objective is creation of successful entrepreneurs. So maybe with the EDP, straight away those who have completed EDP courses, you cannot say they will become successful, but uh, there is more possibility. Instead of a person straight away starting a business and then thereby and he may face certain risk, and when he tackle the risk at first time, he may succeed, he may not succeed. If he doesn't succeed, he will learn from the mistake which he has committed previously. Then in the later days he will be in a position to face similar risk in a better way. But if an EDP provides an opportunity for individuals to face the risk well in advance, maybe not a real risk, virtual risk sort of thing, and the different techniques they can apply to address that issue, if that information is provided to them, then they are better equipped to face the risk which they have to face when they set up their business. So hence they may become more successful because of the knowledge which they have about facing the risk. So hence you can say ADP should also intend to or focus towards creation of successful entrepreneurs. The next objective is creation of employment opportunities. When somebody starts a new business, he starts a business and also he provides an opportunity for others to work with him. So when he provides an opportunity to others, that means he is offering a job or employment to them. So in that case, when entrepreneurship is developed in the country, there will be more number of businesses coming up. So those businesses will offer job to others. In this regard, you can say entrepreneurship development uh, helps a country to face their unemployment problem in a better way. So EDP should also have an objective where they are more towards creation of job opportunities for others by being impartial. They may choose their own people. An entrepreneur can choose his own people, but he has to be more impartial in choosing the people. Okay, so that has to be inculcated during the entrepreneurial development program. So these are all about objectives of entrepreneurship development program. uh, Thank you for watching the video. We will discuss about different phases of entrepreneurial development program in our coming video. So if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel and press bell icon of Avi's Academy channel. Thank you everyone.